my hand.
Oh,
God.
There you go, pal.
Oh, my God, The Rock is here. Okay.
Oh, is he?
Let's take a break. We'll talk to The Rock next. He's freaking huge.
Opie and Anthony.
This is debauchery mania. Prostate exams for everyone.
1027 WNEW.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
It's 1027 WNEW. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. In studio, Jeffrey Ross.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely making his way through the...
Oh, my God, it is The Rock.
studio door.
Holy smoke.
Is The Rock.
What's up? Look at him. That's him. Jesus Christ. Look at the size of this guy. The people's champ.
He's going to kick your ass, Anthony.
What?
Oh, no.
Hey, Rock.
What's going on, fellas?
How you doing?
Oh, come on.
He's the nice Rock. Hey, Sandy. What do you think of The Rock? Oh, look, Sandy's... Your girlfriend's creaming, Opie.
My girlfriend wants to do you, Dwayne. Rock star.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You got all the girls worked up around the station here today.
All right.
Yeah? That's all right?
Everywhere you go, the chicks are chasing you and stuff.
Day in the life of The Rock.
Yeah. So what, is The Rock a married man?
What's a great one to do? Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Married 2
Jesus.
years.
Look at that friggin' wedding band.
Rock on The Rock.
Rock on The Rock.
Yeah. And she's pretty cool because, I guess she's got it, man. Girls chasing you all over the place.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah?
She's supportive.
You give her the rock bottom there
She knows her role.
in the sack? She knows her role. You give her the rock bottom in the sack?
No
Yeah?
go there, brother.
No, huh? The people something else.
There's this girl that we got to get to really fast. Sarah.
Yes.
This girl is losing it. And I think she represents every female in the tri-state area. So we decided to throw you on, Sarah. Sarah, you're talking to the great one, The Rock.
Oh, my God. Oh, I would just love to say you are the sexiest man alive. You have enabled me to have orgasm with my boyfriend for the first time. I put on your video, and every time we do it, we watch your video. Oh, but you are the best. Oh, my God.
Well, thank you so much. Now you can talk to The Rock.
I thought you'd be bigger, man.
What's that?
I thought you'd be bigger.
You think?
Yeah.
That's a jacket. Don't let the jacket fool you.
That's Jeffrey Ross, a very funny
It doesn't matter who it is.
Uh-oh. Don't mess with me, man. I'm a black belt in karate.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I would just like to know if The Rock can tell us what's in store for his character in the future.
Well, just to continue to entertain the millions and the millions of The Rock's fans, obviously. The Rock's going to get back in the title hunt pretty damn soon without giving away too many storylines.
Why are you talking about him like he's not here?
What's that?
Oh, my God.
Is this a girl who watches the Rock video?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
I got it for Christmas, and I've been happy ever since. I was just wondering, are you going to, by any chance, go to the WWF store in Manhattan anytime soon?
As a matter of fact, I was there for lunch today, and I'll be there at the grand opening January 19th.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
I'll see you there.
Bye.
And she's gonna, you'll see her. She'll be leaving a trail for The Rock.
And obviously, The Rock, you're promoting his new book, and you're doing a book signing tonight?
Doing a book signing tonight, yeah, Tower Books.
Right.
And been kind of on the go all day, and on the go for the rest of the month, for that matter.
Rock, we got to ask you, because you are a... We're in Raw Magazine, like, chewing on your character and stuff like that.
Yeah, you see that? We're in Raw Magazine this month.
Saw it.
And I'm
Saw the article.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
And I'm chewing on you. But,
look, Opie's got your ass in his mouth. You can really smell what The Rock's cooking there.
So you're doing the book signing tonight, but we got to ask you, you've been doing the book tour today. Why The View?
Why the View?
Did you feel out of place this morning with Barbara and Star Jones and the rest of them?
No, not at all. Well, maybe not too many people know this, but they're some of the biggest Rock fans there are.
Yeah.
Meredith, and especially Star and Lisa Ling, and of course Joy. We got to work on Barbara a little bit. She's getting around. She's coming around to it.
The Rock likes hanging out with the View chicks, though.
Well, the View was good. I did the View last year, and it was a good time. So I decided to do it again.
Face facts, though. If it was between you and Star Jones for a title belt, you'd be a little bit intimidated.
You think so? Rock might do the job for Star. Who knows?
I wouldn't want to meet her in a dark alley. That's all I can say.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, okay. So many people want to talk to you. Jennifer, what's going on? We got The Rock in the studio.
Hi.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Talk to The Rock now, Jennifer.
Oh, I just want to tell him he's like my favorite wrestler, and I never used to watch wrestling. My boyfriend got me to watch it, and now he got me a 6-foot poster of The Rock, and I kiss him every night before I go to bed.
You got to get up early for the 6th grade, though.
It's true.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
Okay.
Oh, well.
I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
I just want to know, can I have tickets? For my birthday, my mom's going to get me tickets front row, but I don't know if I'll be able to.
I'm sure Opie and Andy can take care of that.
You know what?
18.
No.
She's 8 and 1 or 9.
No, you know what? I think we have a pair of tickets to the Continental Arena show. Screw it. We'll give them to you, Jennifer.
Really?
There you go.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
Hold on the line, okay?
Those were my
Thank you,
tickets.
Bye. Tell Spaz line 1.
Sorry, Jeff.
She gets a pair of tickets. So what can we expect in this book, Rock?
Well, what's in here?
Well, it's pretty candid, pretty open, obviously. I talk about a lot of things. Not only do I talk in the character of The Rock, a lot of it is in the character of The Rock, of course, with your typical rock promo and entertaining rock stuff, but a lot of it is Dwayne Johnson and growing up in the business, growing up in this industry. A lot of things I've seen, we all got our hard luck stories, and mine was no different, no worse, no better than the others, and in that you see that. And a lot of times, a lot of people say, you take The Rock, Stone Cold, that saga right there. A lot of people see that out in the arenas and all the interviews we've done and things like that, and of course the matches we've had. Well, not a lot of people dare say anybody other than people in our office and people backstage see exactly what goes on between The Rock and Stone Cold in the back. Intimately kind of go into that and just, a whole bunch of things. There's, of course, a very important chapter on Owen and a lot of it, obviously, growing up in the business and seeing what I've seen so far.
Right. You think Stone Cold will be back? There's a lot of questions. It seems up in the air. He's going in for surgery any day, right?
Yeah, I believe he's got his surgery supposed to January 17th. And, I think he's going to be back. He knows there's going to be one more Rock Austin WrestleMania. I'll see him next year.
Right.
You got to feel pretty good. You're like getting all the heat, man.
You better hope he doesn't come back, buddy. That's all.
You better hope The Rock don't come over there and put his foot right in your candy ass. You better hope.
I'm not afraid of you, man. My dad's a lawyer, mother.
Jeffrey and The Rock, man.
We could have Fight Club.
I don't think it would last too long.
It would last long, but Mike, what's up?
What's up, fellas?
All right, you got a question for The Rock?
Yeah, I do. Hey, Rock, first of all, let me preface this by saying you are my man.
Thank you.
Now, there's a rumor going around.
Do you want something stuck up your candy ass?
There's a rumor going around that you had some sort of breast reduction, shall I say?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
It's because you're Samoan, right?
Yeah. Well, no, not because I was Samoan.
Wait, you really had breast reduction surgery?
Yeah, it was one of those things where it was like a part of a liposuction deal done, and I had a little bit of fat. I had that taken out.
Let me ask you one more question.
Did you have, like, baloney tits or something?
No, it wasn't baloney. It wasn't anything like it wasn't like a Mark Henry tit or anything like that.
Hey, you guys got any tickets for me?
Honestly,
I'm in 7th grade.
Yeah, but you're not you're not a cute girl that's ready to have an orgasm.
I'll dress up like a cute girl.
That's okay.
Hey, I'll give you tickets to see me, man.
Caroline?
Yeah, I'll wrestle you.
Yeah, Jeffrey Ross appearing at Caroline's tonight. Let's not forget him today.
All right, fellas. Thanks a lot.
All right, thank you. We're kind of pissed off that you got Mankind fired there, Rock.
You're pissed off that The Rock got Mankind fired?
Yeah.
Did you not follow the storyline? Or
The pink slip match.
Pink slip match.
I think that The Rock got Mankind fired?
Well, it was you or him.
What's that?
It was you or him that had to go.
Would you prefer it that The Rock been fired?
Well,
we like Mankind, too.
Mankind's pretty cool.
Well, Mankind is no doubt pretty cool.
I don't want to diss The Rock or anything like that, but Mankind is pretty cool, and I think the WWF could use him, have him back again.
Oh, no
Is
doubt.
Cactus Jack coming back?
Mankind will be back, no doubt.
All right.
Cactus may be back, too. We'll see.
Yeah. Seems to be growing his beard a little longer, looking a little more like Cactus.
Just getting ready. Matt, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to know why The Rock. I mean, everybody loves him, but that people's elbow is the lamest finishing move I've ever seen. I mean, I've been watching wrestling a long time, since like the late 70s. And I remember in the mid-80s, this guy, his name was Coco Beware. He had this thing called the Ghostbuster that was devastating. I mean, I'm wondering how come such a well-known character doesn't have a better finishing move.
I love his finishing move.
Well, let The Rock ask you this. How exactly are you the authority on finishing moves?
All I'm saying is that it doesn't look painful. It really doesn't.
Well,
you bounce off the rope,
it doesn't
you do
look,
your arm
it doesn't
thing,
look
you do a
painful.
little dance, and then you drop on the guy, and it looks like you barely touch him.
It doesn't look painful. So are you to tell The Rock that the stunner is physically painful?
I didn't say anything about the stunner. I'm just talking about you. Why am I going to talk about someone that's not there?
Well, what are you talking about? You actually really don't even know what you're talking about.
DDD, anything. I've been watching this a long time.
It doesn't matter how long you've been watching it. What The Rock guarantees this: if you lay your fat ass down and let The Rock drop the biggest elbow on you, then trust him. Okay?
You know what?
Hey, The Rock says
I wish you would do that to me, because I would take you for everything you have.
Well, I will say this.
He's bringing in his finisher move, the lawyer.
I mean,
hey, I'll tell you what. Well, The Rock is easy to find.
Is that a
The Rock is easy to find.
Finish your move, or can you make it up?
All right, thank you, Matt. Hey, Chris, you're next. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, Rock.
What's that?
What's your real name again?
Dwayne.
It doesn't matter what your real name is.
The Rock didn't even answer you, jabroni.
Yes. Just smell it out. What I'm cooking.
All right.
Well, you guys really know how to attract them. I'm just going to let you know.
Well, let me tell you, we sure share a lot of the same demographic as WWF. I'll tell you that much. We got a lot of the same, listeners as you guys have viewers. You know, it's the young male audience. Aside from, I'm sorry, Rock, the ladies coming out in droves for The Rock.
At times.
You ever see some of those signs and get pissed off? Some of the funny ones out in the audience? They catch your eye?
Oh, yeah. Never get pissed off at them. No, that's just their fans being creative.
Did they make you laugh inside when you're trying to wrestle? When you see some of those things?
Yeah, they make me laugh when I'm not even inside. I'm just cracked up. There's something about seeing a sign that says a big red retard. There's something about that. The picture of Kane.
That was me.
Rock believes it.
Is it true that you're going to wrestle Chief Jay Strongbow?
What?
You don't remember that guy?
Yeah, I remember Chief Jay.
What kind of question is that? You guys actually pay this jabroni?
He came in to plug his gig at Caroline's. Can't you tell he's a very funny man, right?
What's jabroni? Right? What's jabroni?
What's his gig at where?
I'm in the circus.
Is that right?
He just got back from Cuba
this morning,
and he's been handing out the Cuban cigars and stuff.
You want one?
No, not for me.
You're a health freak, I bet. You're a very good-looking man. I'm not gay, but I would definitely. This is the best-looking guy I've ever seen. I can't believe you're. No scars, no nothing.
Inside.
I understand.
On the heart, man.
Yeah, a lot of scars that he'll talk about in his book. Book signing tonight. We have a few more minutes with you, Rock, or what?
Yeah.
All right. Quick break, and we'll be back. Stay there.
Dudes with tudes.
Well, I think every time we open our mouths, we're pissing someone off.
Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. We're out of control. We're so wacky.
All right, knock it off. 1027 WNEW.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
You got that right. We got The Rock live in the studio, Anthony.
Yes.
Actually, Dwayne Johnson. Do you want us to call you Dwayne?
Rock, Dwayne.
The Rock is his Hebrew name.
All the same.
It's 1027 WNEW. Jeffrey Ross also in studio, appearing at Caroline's tonight through the weekend. And The Rock promoting his book.
Yes, The Rock says.
The Rock says.
There's some great anecdotes in here.
Have you been studying up on The Rock, Jeffrey?
Can I read a couple lines? Is it all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Chapter, page 277. With the success, of course, has come a fair amount of criticism, most of which is either unfounded or misdirected. It's funny. I don't recall Brian De Palma getting that much heat when he directed Scarface. I don't recall hearing anyone jump all over Steven Spielberg for the violence and... I don't know, man. Who was the ghostwriter with you? Mike Tyson?
Show lady. Mike Tyson.
Oh, my God.
No, that came directly from me.
Well, a lot of the criticism from the violence, I guess.
Well, wait a minute. What's the problem with Joe Layton?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, now you're back in real quick.
Look at him backpedal.
I mean, I'm just kidding. I'm afraid of you. I'm trying to act tough, but I'm definitely a little afraid. And they make me sit next to you. It's not like they hide me in the corner either. I'm practically on the guy's lap.
We placed you there on purpose to have him as a buffer. We have all this counter space. We're
scared. We're a buffer. No, a buffer. Sorry. Yeah, we're kind of scared of you.
We're like pencil neck geeks.
So the holidays. So it's clear that you haven't been working out. Have you just took the holidays off?
Yeah, I've been kind of sick.
You should get your act together because
Rock, we are waiting for you to just pummel him. You can do it at any time.
Might not be worth the Rock.
What's with the watch? Is that a Rolexo? What is that exactly?
It is. I got that off 48th Street. Guy named Rico over there.
Bought one that works.
You're the one that bought one that's worth a little money.
You know, The Rock, have you ever seen what The Rock does in the ring?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Stone Cold. But anyway.
He actually likes Goldberg, he told us off mic. And we don't even talk about the WCW in our show.
I'm a big wrestling fan. I love it.
All right. The Rock doing a signing at Tower Records. Where's this? East 4th Street and Lafayette in the East Village. I hear it's a mob scene already. It's been a mob scene since, 5 a.m. this morning, I'm hearing? Man, a ton of people want to talk to The Rock. Let's go to the phones here. Mike, you're next. What's going on?
Finally, I'm off hold. Hey, Rock, I just wanted to ask you, what's the deal with you getting your ass kicked lately?
Lately?
Well, yeah, I mean, every time you go out, you're getting pounded.
Man, are you referring to Raw where it was 3-on-1 and The Rock still won that match? Is that the one you're talking about?
That's true. But
Thank God Mankind came in and saved your candy ass. If I may say candy ass.
Well, you may not say that to The Rock.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rock. I felt like
there you jabroni.
I felt we knew each other a little better now.
Absolutely not.
Which I must say was a very good job.
Security.
And beating up those guys. But I got another question for you. When you're at the arena coming up?
Yes.
Yeah, he knows about it.
Are you going to talk? Are you going to talk at the Continental Arena, or are you just going to wrestle?
Is The Rock going to talk or just wrestle?
Yeah, are you going to do your thing? Are you going to get up on the ring rope? Are you going to go nuts and get the crowd going, or what?
Yeah, that's likely.
All right, because I've heard rumors that a lot of times if it's not Heat or Raw, you guys don't do any talking.
No, not with The Rock. Every single night. It doesn't really matter whether it's a Heat or a house show or Raw, SmackDown. It doesn't matter.
All right, cool, man. I'll definitely see you there.
All right, thank you, Mike. No more. Julio.
Yes, how you doing, guys?
You're next with The Rock. What's up?
How's it going, guys? Rock, I want you to take Jeff and check him into the SmackDown hotel right now.
You don't like Jeffrey Ross making fun of The Rock?
Come on,
I'll give you a piece of my mind.
I'll give you a ride on my boat.
I got my own move.
All right.
You got your own move?
Yeah.
The hell do you even mean by that?
It's called the tickle.
Do you have a question for The Rock?
Yes, Rock.
I rub my head in your belly.
All right. Take care of somebody in Royal Rumble right now?
What's that?
Say that again?
Who are you going to take care of on the Royal Rumble?
Well, right now it's probably just going to be in the Rumble itself.
All right. Dan, you're next with The Rock.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What's up?
Hey, I'm just a big fan of you guys, and I want to call up and talk to The Rock. Hey, Rock.
Hey, man.
Hey, listen, I know you've been doing some TV shows here and there, and I was wondering if you're going to be on anytime soon.
It doesn't matter what's going on.
I love you, Rock. You're great.
Got you,
Rock.
Easy, you got The Rock.
How many times a day does that happen to The Rock? Constantly. People throwing your lines back in your face.
Constantly.
It doesn't.
See what you started, Rock.
Jesus Christ, it's got to get a little frustrating.
Joe, you're next. What's going on? Joe, you're next. We lose Joe? All right. Sal, you got a question for The Rock? Uh-oh. Sal, you're next. Let's go.
Hey, Rock, what's up?
Hey, man.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, I just, Rock, I heard a few rumors that you're going to be totally changing your appearance and your personality and everything.
No truth to that.
Because all that crap on the internet that you can't hardly believe and stuff.
All right.
And I got a suggestion for O&A.
Yeah.
Instead of having a train wreck, which is good, you should have Rock come up with something and start to play that, like...
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. He doesn't know what you're talking about, but we'll talk. We'll tell him off air.
You guys rule.
All right.
You're the great one, like, and
Look how nervous they all get. It's hysterical.
All right. All right, Sal. Thank you. All right. Mike, you're next with The Rock. What's going on?
Hello?
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Rock, you're the great one, right? So listen to me. Why aren't you getting any push? You lost to the boss man.
What's up with that? We need to call Vince.
That's boss man. He's some jabroni off the streets. All right?
All right, Mike.
All right, thanks a lot. Later.
Cute kid.
Rock, because of you, we have all the kids listening today. They begged their moms to listen to the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah. And we had to hold off on our shows we usually have. We have Well, one of them we had was a girl that shot an egg out of her vagina. 9 feet.
Wow.
So usually the kids don't get to listen. But
wonder why.
You should have been here for that show.
And you think the WWF is shocking. You should see this show
my God.
on a daily basis.
Although the Moolah Mae Young thing, what do you personally think of that whole thing?
It's entertaining.
Yeah? It certainly is. When you see a half-nude old broad getting thrown over the top rope, how the hell do you change the channel? It's impossible. I'm glued to the screen when that happens. You don't have to deal with them, though, right? They don't usually put you in any matches with them.
No, The Rock's really not currently involved with the Moolah Mae Young storyline.
Yeah.
Thank God, right?
Although, is Mark Henry really banging that old broad? Because I really can't tell. It seems like he is really romantically involved with.
He may be.
Knowing him, right?
He may be, just for the record, he may be.
Picture that scene, man.
Hey, when's Vince coming back? He's on his 6-week vacation or something?
Pretty soon.
Yeah, because we're getting a little tired of the Stephanie storyline. It was fun at first, but now it's time to move on.
Yeah, Stephanie and Triple H. She's got to stop making that Shane face. You ever see her? Stephanie making the Shane face like you just smelt a bad fart. He puckers up the lips. She does the same thing. Puts them up. Like they're smelling what The Rock is cooking after Chinese or something. I don't know.
All right, Anthony, you're next with The Rock. What's going on today?
Rocky, what's up?
Hey, man.
Listen, man, I know you got to show a little respect because I saw Triple H and he's married to her, but what do you think about China? Is she hot or what?
It's not bad.
Not bad.
Are you digging her?
Well, you know, those cans, man.
She's looking a lot better than she used to.
You're not
I'll give her that much.
That's
for
sure. Rocky, man, you're the
She
best.
cleaned
Keep
up
it up,
real
all right?
nice.
I appreciate it.
Take care, man.
All right. There's a guy on the line that said he went to school with you. Chris.
Yeah, Rock.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey, man.
Yeah, I was just wondering, when are you going to come up with a new line, you know? Don't you think your line's a little played out now?
No, not really. You may think it.
Yeah, I think a lot.
But it doesn't matter what you think.
You know what? Let me ask you another question. No, seriously.
I got a good line for you.
Now,
I've fallen and I can't get up. That would catch on.
That could be
That's
the
a
next
t-shirt
one.
right there.
Scott, you're next with The Rock. What's going on?
Hey, how you doing, Opie and Anthony? What's going on?
All right.
Rock, I just gotta say, you're one of the greatest performers I've ever seen on TV, man.
I
Right now,
appreciate
I got my 3-year-old son running around my house telling me what The Rock is cooking. And you guys are great on there. You know,
Well,
it's good
thank
work,
you.
man.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate that.
Like I
Thanks
said,
a lot,
the
man.
accolades just coming in.
It's amazing. All our listeners are tongue-tied with The Rock in studio today.
Yeah.
Are you going to be moving on to, movies, sitcoms? You want to do all that stuff? Or?
I've done a lot of television work, but
we've seen the commercials and
probably,
stuff. They're hilarious.
Probably this year.
Yeah.
Venture off in the movie.
Right.
Now, you a big Elvis fan? Is that true? Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Could you sing us a line, maybe?
No.
No.
Come on.
The book's got awesome pictures, man. It does. This picture of you and Andre the Giant as a little kid.
Let me see.
Look at that.
That's you as a kid?
How'd you meet him, man? How'd you meet him?
Wait a minute. That's you as a kid?
It is.
Yeah, easy. The Rock's looking good there.
I'm just saying.
Pass that picture around.
I could relate to the hairdo.
That's a cool.
That's right.
I could definitely relate.
Was he a cool guy?
Yeah, real cool guy.
man.
Yeah.
Right after that was snapped, he threw Rock to the floor.
That's right.
It's a memorable moment. Wow, that's something. Sporting the fro.
That's it.
During the early days, yeah. Boy, that was a curse. I remember that. My hair just like a big dandelion head. You know? I had the same thing, Rock. I understand. I know where you're coming from.
You feel The Rock on that one.
I feel your pain, yeah.
Dan, you're next with The Rock. What's going on?
Rock, Opie, and Anthony, what's up? How you doing?
All right.
Hey.
I want to ask the great one who he looked up to as a kid, who is his favorite wrestler all time.
Favorite wrestler? Well, obviously, I looked up to my dad and my grandfather who were in the business, but I'd have to say probably the entertainers would have to be probably Magnificent Morocco, even including Ric Flair as well.
Mm-hmm. Keep up the great work. You guys are awesome. Rock, you are the great one. I'm not going to bother you with doing any of your tacky catch lines, but I just know what you're cooking.
God damn. Eddie, you're next with The Rock. We only have a few minutes left here. What's going on?
Yeah, I just want to ask The Rock what he thought about when the Road Dogg was on your show and he was talking all that trash about him.
Oh, yeah, the Road Dogg did talk a little trash about The Rock.
Yeah, it almost sounded like you two,
Really don't
we're
like each
talking
other.
real life, kind of have a little tiff going.
No, there's no tiff with The Rock. There's a tiff with Road Dogg. You know, he's the type of guy who's kind of insecure at times and very jealous, and it's just that simple.
When are you going to lay the smackdown on him again?
Whenever I get the script.
All right, Rock, you want to go one-on-one with me?
No, you might hurt The Rock, man.
That's right, you know
Sounds like
that.
a tough dude.
That's right, yeah.
Rock, you're great, Rock. I'll talk to you later.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Rock, does it ever get real in the ring when you really don't like the guy? Like you give it a little extra push or something?
No, not really. I mean, I'm pretty much professional in there, and the rest of the guys in WWF are professional guys.
Right.
We got an issue, it'll be handled back in the back, and then never in the ring in front of everybody.
Right.
That's it.
Nice curse from The Rock.
Rock on that one.
All right.
But it is what it is. You know,
all right.
Anyone's
Curse
got
in a book,
unprofessional.
too. Curse in a book, too.
What's your personal view on toning down the whole damn wrestling thing? Because it pisses us off. All these people coming out of the woodwork saying it's too violent and...
Well, it's easy to say that. It's easy to say that. You know, on network television, you'll find a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
We don't murder people, obviously, on our show. And a lot of times our show's reality-based, but at the same time, you'd be an idiot to think that it's completely legitimate, because it's not.
I remember seeing the Boss Man getting hanged.
That's right.
That's true. Wait a minute. That looked like murder to me. But then, like Wile E. Coyote, he was back the next day with no problem.
That's right.
I was like, wait a minute, they hung him yesterday. What happened?
Some stuff's real. That blood on Austin's head, sometimes, I don't know. That seems real.
There's a lot of real
Seems
things that
painful.
happen.
The blood's real, yeah. All the blood's real.
All right.
Oh, any contact that maybe shouldn't have happened? I see a lot of times, looks like X-Pac doing that spinning back kick. How the hell you know where that's going to land every time?
Well, that's just one of those, that's a hell of a kick. You kind of just got to suck it up.
I mean, sometimes I swear to Christ, you just smack someone in the side of the head. You seem like, wait a minute, he just kicked him in the head.
Right.
Bleeding. You ever catch anything
from X-Pac?
Off guard, yeah.
Yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah. He's a little pipsqueak anyway, though, compared to The Rock. Look at you. Right? You break him in half.
Mark, you're next with The Rock. What's up?
Anthony is such a wuss.
Why?
Why don't you do your impersonation of him?
What?
The great one. Do your impersonation to his face.
What impersonation?
The impersonation you always do when you talk about him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In a loving way. He doesn't trash The Rock.
I don't trash The Rock.
Doesn't trash the great one.
It's like everybody does an impression of The Rock.
All right, wait. What has he said, Mark?
He's always saying, I'm going to take this and stick it up this, and you're always saying...
Well, Mark, why don't you take that telephone, shine it up real nice, turn that sumbitch sideways, and stick it straight up your candy ass.
The Rock is cooking.
That old gag, Rock, you know.
That'll show him.
He's rolling his eyes like,
I'm sure for a second people were looking at each of us thinking, who's The Rock in here, you know? You really can't tell. All right, shut up, Mark.
Matt, you're next. What's going on?
Hey, guys, how's it going tonight?
All right.
Rock, I ever wondered, with so many cool heels and the lack of, hated heels, I was wondering if you ever had to turn The Rock evil again, would you ever think about bringing back third-generation superstar Rocky Maivia, since, everybody pretty much hated him?
No, not necessarily because he was a babyface. When Rocky Maivia became The Rock went out there and he crapped on the people. He did what he had to do to get legitimate heel heat. He did that, and made no bones about it. Would say, hey, this ain't sing along with The Rock and good night trailer park trash every single night. No, I think if the time were ever to happen where The Rock would turn heel again, he wouldn't have to go back to Rocky Maivia. He'd just have to kind of do exactly what he has to do. And there's still a lot of arrogance, and there's still a lot of arrogance, a lot of confidence, a lot of things you still see in The Rock now. It just so happens he's a babyface. But when the time comes, and it'll eventually happen, whether it's 2 years or 4 or 5 years down the road, he'll just be still the same Rock. You'll just hate him.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Good luck with your future, all right?
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, that's the funny thing is you didn't even try to be a good guy. I mean, it just happened. He'd go out there and say he was the people's champ, and the people were like, no, you're not. You're just being pompous and saying, I'm the people's champ. And then after a while, it just caught on. You brainwashed everybody. You hypnotized them or something. So yeah, he is the people's champ.
Hey, Chris, what do you have for The Rock?
Rock, this is one of the millions of fans. I was calling to find out what kind of injuries you've ever sustained in the ring.
In the ring, other than a couple of knee injuries, had a couple of surgeries already. That done shoulder injuries all the time. Pretty much your typical bumps and bruises.
Yeah, you can see time and time again. You see like black and blue marks on some of the wrestlers from going off the ring and everything. What about when you flip over the top? What's that do to you?
Well, you won't see too much flipping over the top from The Rock. Not like the Hardy Boys or anything like that.
Yeah, they get into it. That ladder match is still one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. We got Sick Boy in the studio. He's like a wrestling expert. You got a quick question for The Rock there, Sick Boy? He's been chomping at the bit all afternoon.
Yeah, I was actually kind of curious about, remember the MTV special over the summer? They had the feature on Tony Atlas, who was your dad's tag team partner. I was kind of wondering if you saw that and what you thought about it. They kind of highlighted some of the hard times that Tony's gone through over the years, and him talking about being so desperate that he wanted to kill himself and all that, and just what your thought on it was, you know, with your dad being his partner.
Well, before The Rock actually answers that, just out of curiosity, you know, The Rock's heard of your name, and The Rock's got a question for you regarding your website.
Oh, no.
Actually, I had no idea it was you who goes by the name of Sick Boy, but it was brought to my attention last night from the office that your website carries a lot of racist comments, and I just want to hear about that. And for the most part, I just want to know, it sounds like all you guys are friends, and if you guys had known that this is a guy who has racist comments on his website, and if in fact you guys are behind that.
Oh, I've seen his website a few times. It's got a bunch of writers on there. And I think they just open it up to everything.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything ever been racist, no more than any of the humor that goes on in this show.
Well, hey, now, don't blame our show.
Don't lump us into that.
Well, I'll tell you what, you know, after it was read, a couple of lines were read yesterday. The officer called me, read a couple of lines for me. It said something like, you know, The Rock being half black, half Samoan, doesn't know whether he should go rob houses or eat food or whatever it is, and saying Jacqueline's from the jungle, and Mark Henry, something about him being a gorilla or a monkey or something like that. So elaborate on that. And if that's the case, if you guys are behind this guy, then really, I really don't even want to be here for that matter, and I certainly don't want to talk to you.
Well, if there's been any, this is nothing that's been written by me. I've got a staff of 15 writers that are on the site, and the site is done as an entertainment site, adding humor and just commentary on what goes on in wrestling. I haven't seen anything that was racist on the site. If there was anything that I ever saw as being too extreme, it would be gone in a heartbeat. You know, there's been plenty of stuff that gets...
Well, being saying that Jacqueline is from the jungle and Mark Henry's a monkey, and whether or not The Rock wants to rob houses because he's half black or he wants to eat because he's half Samoan, quite frankly, I find that offensive.
Well, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen those posts at all. I don't know if anybody else has. And
I'll be honest, I've never read any of that.
I've never seen one thing up on my site that would ever be racist, because that's not how I was raised, and that's not how I would run a website.
Well, it's on there.
Well, I haven't seen it on there. If it's on there, it will absolutely be removed. But I absolutely do not condone, nor do I support any of the statements made. And if somebody on there has made racist comments like that, they're absolutely going to be fired.
Can I be excused?
Whoa, really? Wow.
All right.
Well, for the most part, it's one of those things where, I was contacted, I was made aware of it, and the office was made aware of it, and quite frankly, I don't want to have anything to do with you. I don't want to answer your questions. And if you guys have anything to do with this guy, I quite frankly don't want to have anything to do with
honestly,
you guys. Honestly,
I've never read any of that stuff on the site, and that's the honest truth.
No, we have him on whenever we have wrestlers on. He's an expert, knows a lot about it. We have that on. I don't know anything about any racist postings. Like I said, we don't condone that either.
Yeah. Well, it was brought to my attention last night, and it was read to me over the phone in detail.
When you have an open forum, especially on the internet, there's not really much you can do about
well,
that.
Apparently it was from the writers who you must employ somehow.
Well, they're not paid writers at all. They're hired based on their writing skills. But if I had known somebody was posting that kind of crap,
that matter.
Well, I apologize for anything that you may have taken offense to. I absolutely, do not condone that type of writing, especially on my website. It's something that I put a lot of hard work into, and it's been up for 2 years now, and we've put a lot of energy and a lot of money into it to make it something to be proud of, and for something like that to be on it is a black eye to the site, and it's a black eye to me. And, I apologize to you and Jacqueline and, anybody else from the WWF who, if somebody had made a comment like that to them, then they will absolutely be gone.
You mean African American site?
All right. Enough with that.
Wow. Boy, that sure turned around quick. Look at that. What the hell are you doing?
So what else, guys? Let's wrap this up.
Yeah, no problem.
God damn. You ruined our interview with The Rock. What the hell? We were all having fun.
All right. Well, we still want to thank you for coming by.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
I hope you don't hate us.
Well, no, I mean, if you know of this and if you're telling me the truth, if you know of this...
I'm giving you my word. You don't know much about me, but I honestly have never read anything like that on his website. And that is my word. I'm not backing down or anything. I've never read anything like that. And that's the God's honest truth.
All right.
I believe it's there. I'm not going to lie, but, if you say it's there, but...
I was pretty much there, for the most part. Again, I was brought to my attention last night, sat on the phone for a good couple of hours, and made the publicist aware, and I had no idea it was him, but appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you.
Okay. Book signing starting at 7 tonight, Tower Records, East 4th Street, and Lafayette in the East Village. Got to thank The Rock for stopping on by today.
I can't even believe these morons.
He's a disgusting little man.
What a douchebag.
Trainwreck Radio.
Bend over.
This is sicker than Faces of Death.
1027 WNEW.
1027 WNEW. Oh, who the hell just turned off their radio?
Hey.
Once again, it's Opie and Anthony. Jeffrey Ross still in the studio. I don't know if he wants to be associated with us anymore, but...
Oh, my God, that was crazy.
That was cringe radio at its best. Jeffrey Ross playing Caroline's tonight and all weekend long. Call Caroline's for tickets, but he is...
Thanks for having me on, you guys.
He will be there. He will be there tonight at 8. Holy, I am like shaking.
Flip from Ossining on instant feedback. Never have I heard your show come to such a screeching halt. Nice way to kill an interview, sick boy. Wow. Man. That was some of the most uncomfortable radio I have ever heard. Poor sick boy.
Send all complaints to WDB@xwrestling.com.
Dude.
He's the guy you want.
All right, thanks.
Oh, my God.
Oh. He just ran right out of here, didn't he?
Yeah, he walked right out.
I swear to God, it was like a train hit me heading out the door.
Talk about a party crasher. Oh.
It was just, wow.
And
he was having such a good time. Yeah. He was going to cut liners for our show, and
he saw the White Devil.
And there was
wow.
There was a bunch of people out there waiting to get pictures and autographs, and he just whoosh right through the crowd.
He said goodbye to me.
Yeah.
He shook my hand. He said, "Nice to meet you."
Oh, we didn't get a handshake or nothing.
No, he just turned his. You know what?
All of a sudden,
Donna.
Yes, I'm here.
What's up?
Very, very uncomfortable. Did he even leave? I mean, was it cordial, or did he shake me with his hand walking out, or?
No, when I was giving the plug for the book and the book signing, he just turned right around and walked right out. Wouldn't shake our hand, nothing.
Very, very uncomfortable.
I swear.
I feel bad for Jeffrey Ross.
He shook Jeffrey's hand. That was about it.
Very, very odd.
How'd that happen? Wow.
I'm not going to... we had no idea what was on the xwrestling.com site. No clue whatsoever.
Hey, good.
And I know as he's walking out, he thinks, we knew all along what was on there.
I say good for him because
he
handled himself with a lot of class in a very uncomfortable situation. He didn't, he had to do what he has to do.
Well, to tell you the truth, on one hand, sure, you're right, the way he handled Sick Boy. But I don't know, because Sick Boy is on this show, I think he kind of looped us into this whole thing. And the interview fell apart. I think he feels that we are in some way involved with the website and with anything he might find objectionable. I think I made it clear.
I don't think so, because I still didn't know when he left.
And if you look at the website, it looks like you guys are involved with the website. At least that portion.
How does it look like that?
If you look at that portion of it, it looks like you guys said this stuff.
That we personally said it?
Yeah. It makes you guys sound. It makes it sound, if you read it And it's taken out of if people are just reading lines off it.
What is it, a mock interview?
It's a mock interview that was done yesterday. And I just want the point to be made clear in case anybody missed it. I didn't write it. It is on xwrestling.com, which is my site.
Dude, stop plugging your website. Stop plugging your website and go home and delete that thing.
Don't worry about it. What's your problem? It's okay.
I'm just pissed. Because he left here thinking that, we had everything to do with that.
We didn't.
We get
in
enough trouble on our own. I don't need people accusing us for stuff that we didn't do. And we didn't do anything. We're completely innocent.
As far as he is concerned, having Sick Boy on our show, we are involved. And in that case, he's right that we do have him on the show. We're not involved with the website. We're not involved in any other way. But I think him knowing that we have him on our show is enough. That it pissed him off. He must be very sensitive when it comes to racial stuff.
He entertains kids. He's got to be.
I need another beer.
Can we light up the Cubans again?
You want to burn Cubans? What?
Hey, who's this?
Is that a train?
Danny.
Huh? Danny, what's going on?
Not much. Yeah, I just wanted to call in. I think the way he left was kind of messed up, because all you guys did was praise him the whole time, and, he just turned his back on you real cold-hearted,
I'm starting to get a little pissed off now that I'm thinking about this, and now that he's gone. I mean, does he have a problem with The Godfather? When The Godfather comes out pimping hoes 24/7 and smoking joints and stuff? That seems to be a racial stereotype.
See, the whole thing is, though, like you guys made him so high up on the show, and then he just turns it around because he reads something on the website that had no control over you or the station,
Yeah.
And it's foul, I mean, you guys had him on, you praised him up, and, he just walked out like a real jerk-off.
Yeah, I have so many things going on in my head right now. It's like he said he spent 2 hours, on the phone about this last night.
Yeah.
So he should have brought it up as soon as he walked in the door. Because wait. Because if it looks like it's a mock interview that we did with The Rock, so obviously it looks like we're associated with what was said on xwrestling.com. He should have, confronted us as soon as he walked in the door.
Dude, I read that post, and it's obvious. It says it at the beginning. It's a fake mock fantasy interview. You would have to be a complete buffoon to think that was real.
Yeah.
And even if he did have a bone to pick with you guys, he should have brought it up right when he got there, and just made his point.
He didn't know.
Instead of walking in and, putting you guys into a bear trap.
I got to say, Ed and I have been doing a lot of radio. This has been the most uncomfortable moment in the history of my damn radio career.
Well, when Sal was on the phone with my mom? No?
That's second at this point, Ed.
What's this?
The thing that really bugged me was the fact that if they were looking at that for 2 hours last night, nobody took the time to just, from one of his representatives to just send me an email and say,
the representatives.
Oh, they'll probably be getting
getting an email.
I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah.
All right.
That's all right. They probably can't get on your site right now. It's probably being founded.
So Jeffrey, what was going on in your mind?
I was
because you were the closest to him. You were like 2.5 feet away.
Jeffrey, I think he told me before when we were in break. He said if we're involved with that, Jeffrey's leaving now. He's very annoyed and angry with this whole thing.
No, it was like I'm in here, playing around with him. He's having fun, and all of a sudden he really. It really meant a lot to him, and I don't know.
I respect that big time.
I respect him for being forceful and clear.
I had no idea that was up there. No idea.
And even if it's a fake thing, even if it's clearly a fake thing, it still shouldn't be up there. I mean, the kids are looking at it. I don't have kids, but if I did, I'd be pretty pissed.
All right.
See, now I'm on the end of the spectrum where I say if it's the internet, anything goes. I say anything goes. It's First Amendment, man. I don't care what it says.
But fine, he's still got to do what he did.
Okay, that's fine.
He wasn't arguing the First Amendment. He was saying you're a prick and you're a racist if you let that be on your website. I
was an innocent bystander, and that's what pisses me off. I had no idea. And like, he dissed us at the end of the interview. I had no freaking clue, and that's what's pissing me off. I had no idea. I told him man to man. I had no idea about what he was talking about.
I was trying to be clear without coming across like we're totally separating ourselves from Sick Boy. He's never been here before. I don't know what the site is at all. I didn't want to go that route, but I wanted him to know that, no, we don't know or condone anything that is on his website. And if you look on his website, at the bottom it says the person that runs his website does not necessarily agree with what's posted here or anything.
And I can't monitor the damn thing 24 hours a day, which is a real problem when you've got 15 guys writing who are all, chomping at the bit to try and be funny. And it's, somebody does something that pisses off The Rock. Yeah. I get the heat for it, and then, you guys get blown off.
When you have an open forum on the internet or in books or magazines or anything, sometimes that happens.
Well, look at what happened with the New York radio message board.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
Bob. Zillions of people that...
Hey, what's up, Bob?
Exactly.
They hammered that thing.
I thought you guys were dead.
Yeah, well, so did we.
I'm not making a joke. I was driving home. I skidded my truck, and I turned up the radio. I pulled right off the road. I said, these guys are dead.
Yeah. Dale from Manhattan wants to know, are you guys cleaning out your shorts and hosing off the chairs?
It was very real though what he was saying and feeling.
Yeah, that was
it was
scary.
just.
But I don't think he understood that. You see, he thought that you guys were associated with Sick Boy, like you had something to do with his website.
Right.
It's not like he came. As soon as he found out that Sick Boy was there, because he says, he said, I saw you outside and I didn't know that you were Sick Boy.
Right.
So as soon as he found out that he was Sick Boy, that's when he went. No pun intended. Ape.
All right. You know what you should have done?
What?
Not you. Sick Boy. Like right when he said that, you should have went, oh, yeah? Well, I'm telling you, Rock. Like get into character.
Yeah, because I wasn't close enough to get my ass kicked there, Aunt.
Sick Boy, you should have seen your face, man. Classic.
Oh, I could feel it. I could feel the look on my face. I'm like, there is no blood in my face right now.
The Rock is like a couple of feet away from him.
Couple of feet. Try
like
10
8
inches
inches or something away from me. And the look that he had in his eyes, I'm like, well, I'm getting my ass kicked tonight.
Well, that would have been your Fight Club.
Would have been by The Rock.
Yeah, that's true. At least
that would have been Rick's Fight Club.
I'm trying to think, what's the move if he starts just pummeling you? There's no move.
Oh, there's no move. You sit and watch.
You just let him hit you.
You sit and watch.
Get the hell out of the way.
Yeah.
All right, Bob. Thank you.
You guys would have been safe because you have Spaz, the pro wrestler, in the studio.
Yeah, Spaz could have laid some moves on him.
He could have laid the. I don't want to say it. Bye.
All right, thank you.
Oh my God.
Hey, Chuck, you're next. What's going on?
Yo, I can smell what was in your pants. I can smell it.
Wow.
Damn. I'll tell you something. I don't give a damn who you have on. Anybody that comes on the O&A show from now on, my ears are glued to the radio.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn who it is. It was still good, but I'm going to tell you something. Your boy Sick Boy, this is what got him. He was like, it's only the same thing that goes here on this show.
I know what that killed him.
That came out totally the wrong way.
That's what did it, baby.
Chuck's a black guy. Not that it matters, but...
Apparently he doesn't know me very well, huh?
I'll tell you one thing. Joke time was over real fast. It was like, poof.
Ah, man. I'm going to tell you something. It was brutal, but it was still good, man. And you know what? You guys handled it very well.
Right.
You know what I mean? You handled it as best as you could. You stood by the fact, you told the truth. You stood by your boy, Sick Boy, who, by the way, and what the worst kind of advice ever, getting a character, he'd have been Dead Boy. Never been his name from now on.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you did the best thing you could. You stood by the fact that, hey, look, this guy, we're associated with him, but not in the way that you think, and that's the truth, and what can we do about it? You know what I mean?
Well,
now, later on, hey, it's still good radio. What the hell?
Thank you, Chuck.
Later on.
Bye.
Kills by association.
Jeffrey's leaving?
I'm going to work.
Oh, Jeffrey's leaving.
No one
That's
wants to hang with us anymore.
That's it. It's over.
That's not true.
I know.
Oh,
I had a great time. This is the best time.
That's
The
it.
last time was fun, too. With Jimmy Kimmel.
You're always here for some highlight.
I know. Really? Last time it was pretty crazy, too.
All right, we'll say goodbye to Jeffrey Ross, everyone.
Night, Jeffrey.
It's going to be at Caroline's tonight through Sunday. Very funny, man. Go see him at Caroline's. 8 o'clock show tonight. 8 o'clock show tomorrow night. 8 o'clock show Saturday. Couple 10:30 shows thrown in there Friday and Saturday as well.
Come, drink, laugh.
All right, Jeffrey Ross, everyone.
Congratulations on another
stellar day of radio.
Banner day of radio.
It was fascinating.
Brian,
you could cut the tension with a knife.
Cool?
Hold on one sec.
Hold you guys, man. The Rock's a hypocrite.
The Rock.
Hold on.
Why is he a hypocrite? Why?
Remember when DX did a little skit on The Nation and they all dressed up in blackface?
Yeah.
Didn't seem to bother The Rock at all.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, man. I wouldn't let that bother you. You guys froze, though. You guys are a bunch of pussies.
Oh, yeah. What are we going to do?
Get your narrow ass in here, Brian, and have The Rock stare you down. And what are you going to say?
No, I'd be
What, are you going to get all bad?
I'd be a puss, too.
We tried to make our point as best as we could without getting him any more pissed. You didn't see The Rock's face
and let me
when he was looking at Sick Boy.
Wait, and let me give you a little more information. He was not going to listen to anything we said. It was past that.
Yeah.
He just wanted out of the studio. He knew we were still live on the air. He just wanted out.
All right, he's a hypocrite, though, man. If you didn't let that bother him, you know?
All right.
Later on.
Thank you.
Ooh,
what were you going to say, Jeffrey?
You know, forget the context of it all and how upsetting that was. Watching him get mad from 2 feet away, even though he's an entertainer, he wouldn't make eye contact with Sick Boy. He knew for his own head he had to look the other way.
Yeah.
Else he would.
Well, there's some stories in his book that he has a temper. He has a rage issue.
Oh, that's great.
No, because I was.
Oh my God!
You didn't know that?
Line of fire.
No, you didn't know that, Ant? I've been doing. I've been doing a little research on The Rock and stuff, and he admits he has a rage issue. So when this whole thing was going down, I was just panicking, going, someone is getting killed here.
Oh my God!
And I'm 6'2", 250. I'm trying to find something to hide under. You know, I'm no small guy, but the Rock's like 6'5", 6'6". The guy's got to be 280 and nothing but muscle. I'm like, he looked over at me once. I saw the look in his eyes, and Jesus Christ.
I thought you were going.
This is the wrong.
Down,
I should have stayed in bed today.
I thought you were going.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you.
At least you got an autograph.
Yeah, he autographed my book.
In your own blood.
Yeah.
Tim, what's up? Timmy.
Tim or Ken?
Whatever, whoever you are.
Take it easy, Jeff.
I think that the Rock ambushed you guys. Do it coming in and had a responsibility to say that to you up front. And I think, or O&A, you were there commenting on it earlier.
I'm very suspicious because if he knew all this coming into our studio and he had a feeling that we might be associated with all that, then I wish he would have said something up front.
The air should have been cleared up front and before you guys got on the air.
Right.
And that show should not have come to the screeching halt that it did.
All right.
That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well, now I'm afraid to go to the grand opening of the WWF restaurant.
Kevin, what's going on?
My
Yo, what's
face
up?
putting a cheeseburger.
All right, what's up?
Listen, I just want to say I was on the Rock side, dude.
That's okay.
Just because, I agree with you guys, too, because I know you had nothing to do with that website. But it was obvious, he knew nothing about, Sick Boy being in there when he walked in because he was horsing around with you guys and joking around.
Right.
But, whatchamacallit, the way you guys handled it, you were kind of weak in your defense. Like, you didn't really get your point across that you weren't associated with the website.
Kevin, he wasn't going to... You had to see his face. He wasn't going to listen to anything we had to say. He wanted out.
Really? He was, furious?
I apologized man to man as best I could. And as soon as we went to commercials, usually, we take pictures with our guests. We shake a hand or two. We laugh, And then usually they go out in the hallway and they take pictures with some of our listeners that came down. And, then if they're really cool, they'll cut some liners for our radio show. What happened was as soon as we hit that commercial, he turned around and walked out.
Really?
Without saying bye. So he wasn't going to listen to anything we had to say.
If we would have made it clear that we're not involved with the website, we'd have gotten 20,000 phone calls and emails going, you guys sold Sick Boy down the river, you bunch of pussies, you made it sound like you were backpedaling and stuff. There's really nothing you could do.
Well,
the guy was pissed.
I respect you guys sticking up for your boy and all. Because I would definitely do the same thing. But it was the article. Well, I don't think it was so much the website, but the article that got him all pissed off,
Right.
First of all, the guy runs a website, has writers on it.
Right.
If a writer writes something inappropriate, not only is the guy that runs the website, maybe he doesn't know it's there, but then remove it to the radio station that he comes up to every so often. It's obvious we're not involved with the website. And whether we have to explain that to The Rock live on the air as he's pissed is another story. I don't think we had to. And I think at that point he was pissed and he was leaving.
Right.
He had already made up his mind in his head. And we weren't going to talk him out of it.
And we can't babysit everyone that is associated with this show. We don't know what everyone does.
People come in the door all the time. They got things, they got products, they got websites. What are we supposed to look at everything and make sure everything's milk toasty right? before we put him on the air? No, it's not what this show is about.
I hear you, man.
It's an open forum, and there are First Amendment rights that are protected. If you have an open forum on the Internet...
I know. I agree with Jeffrey, though. It's not the First Amendment. It's like, I mean, he wasn't saying that...
Well, his personal... No, that's fine. Then he has every right to get up and leave.
Right.
But we shouldn't have to backpedal or anything.
So are you guys pissed off at The Rock?
No, he has his own agenda. That's fine.
I respect what he had to say and stuff, but if he had any inkling that we were associated with this before he came into the studio, then yes, I am pissed that he didn't say it up front.
Yeah.
I think he'd be even more pissed if he knew that the guy who wrote that writes for Raw Magazine now.
Oh, not anymore. Not anymore.
Yeah, well, he's no longer going to be writing for my site. I can guarantee that.
All right, Kevin, thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Big fan, guys.
All right.
Later.
Bye. God, this is all anyone wants to talk about, but it was pretty intense. A pretty intense 3 minutes. Steve, what's up?
Yeah, I just think The Rock is a total hypocrite. And he's a real jerk. 2 minutes earlier, all he's talking about is when he wants to be a bad guy again, all he's got to do is call people trailer park trash. And all of a sudden it's okay to, it's okay for him to be mad over a website. I think it's a little ridiculous. The WWF is based on pissing people off, period. That's why people watch it. It's entertainment.
Right.
And so is a website. I don't understand.
All right. Well, thank you, Steve.
All right. Have a nice ass, guys.
All right, bye. Mark, you're next. What's going on?
Opie.
Yeah.
Anthony, let me tell you something, man. F The Rock. That was, I mean, how do you just come in there and with all the humor that goes on that show like that he could even get mad at something that he don't even know if you guys had a part of? You know what I mean? But I pulled over and I heard you guys crapping your pants.
I'm sure all you guys...
The sick boy, he was stuttering so bad he didn't know what to do.
I'm sure you guys all enjoyed that.
Oh, that was great. Oh, I love you guys, man, but that was ridiculous. From now on, I'm not even going to watch them anymore.
All right.
Because that was ridiculous. You guys are the best. Keep it up.
Bye.
Joe in Brooklyn, where in the hell was Old Dirty when you need him? Yeah, he could have smoothed everything out, I'm sure.
Hey, George, what's going on?
What's up, guys?
Right.
Guys, I love you and everything, but I never heard so many stuttering. What happened is in my entire life.
Well, come on, we admit it. We're a bunch of pussies. We're not this huge friggin' guy. You watch the goddamn show.
We don't trick you guys. We admit we're the biggest pusses.
Hey, man, no more raw interviews, huh?
What? We have nothing to do
I know
with any
I know. It's just
off-color posting on any website whatsoever. That's it. The Rock had his mind made up. He left.
Yeah, but he was retarded. He comes in and he's joking around with you guys. And then all...
Yeah, well...
No, where was Reverend Al when you needed him right there?
All right. Well, thank you.
All right, guys. Take it easy.
Act quiet while try plunk down 3. I got to hear this guy's logic.
All right.
Pete.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that Opie stuck up for The Rock, and Anthony just kept his mouth shut.
Yeah, because Opie was talking. What am I supposed to do? Talk on top of Opie? When he was done, then I put across my point.
Well, I don't know. He really didn't say anything. He was like, when that anything to do with it, we got nothing to do with it, and you just kept your mouth.
I didn't want to sound like I was backpedaling.
I don't know. I think you backed up. You pussied out.
Pussied out?
He made his point, too.
You know something? I got it. So much was happening at one time. I got to listen to a tape back of that and just hear what went on, because I thought I had explained pretty well
right.
what my point of view on this whole thing was.
I don't know.
I guess I was just going, bye, and didn't even know it.
I don't think any amount of reiterating the same point was going to convince this guy otherwise.
No, you could see it in his face and in his body. He was done. Done. There was no talking.
Well,
and why try
the way I got it, I just saw Opie trying to, stick up for you guys.
And one thing I learned from this show, the more you try to explain something, the... Thanks for cursing, you ass.
We had a dump out of that.
All right, man.
Thanks,
Again, fellas.
Bye. At that point, it had nothing to do with the show. It had nothing to do with you and I. I was just man-to-man telling him in his eyes I had no freaking clue about what he was talking about.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm mad, because it didn't matter.
His mind was made up. That's it. Done.
So,
done. All
as soon
right.
as he said he had heard of the website, I'm like, I got a feeling this ain't a good thing.
I saw his face. He turned around. He did that snort thing, that you see him do in the ring.
The Brahma Bull.
He did the snort thing. He kind of looked over sideways.
All right, Lisa, real fast.
Yeah, I thought I was going to cry when he was talking to you. I felt...
Could you people stop cursing?
I'm sorry, my bad. I'm really so sorry, but I mean, it's like, I felt really bad for you guys. I really thought that he was going to, like, punch you guys in the face for that.
We're all bummed and stuff, too, because we really like him.
We like The Rock.
It was so cool.
We have a really good relationship, or did, with the WWE.
Oh, you meet your hero, and all of a sudden, like,
and now we're scourging.
He hates you.
They're probably pulling the Raw magazine off the newsstands as we speak. January issue of Raw.
But Anthony, me and my friends were sitting around looking at the Raw magazine, and we could swear to God, for a little bit, if you look really fast, you'd be like Ernest P. Worrell.
Who's that?
Ernest
Anthony goes to camp.
Anthony goes to camp.
You must really be looking closely.
I'm sorry, but I love you guys, okay?
Right. Thank you, Lisa.
All right, bye.
We both did our best Dr. Bellows impression. But it was, I swear, but I never saw Jeannie, but he said, and then it was over, but we never knew, but Sick Boy, and then he said, but it was never,
but we don't even know Sick Boy.
Major Nelson.
We don't even know why he's here. All right, we got to take a break. We are so damn late.
Oh, my God.
More of your phone calls in just a bit. Stay there.
You guys sometimes, like, piss me off, okay?
1027 WNEW.
Hey, Anthony, Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner.
Yes, our good friends at Stacker 2.
Oh, let's welcome them back to the Opie and Anthony show, Anthony.
For the new millennium.
For the new millennium is right.
Mm-hmm.
Stacker 2 has been here since the beginning on the Opie and Anthony show, and we appreciate that.
Lots of our listeners have lost a lot of weight with Stacker 2.
Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. It burns the fat.
Mm-hmm.
It crushes the cravings in between meals.
One more.
And it gives you the boost of energy
yes!
that you need when you're lacking late in the day like we are. If you want to check it out for yourself, it's Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. They have a website. Everyone has a website these days, www.stacker2.com. What do you think's on the Stacker 2 website, Ant?
Chicks. There are chicks on the site.
Are there?
I went there, yeah. Girls that have lost weight using Stacker.
Okay.
Yeah, and like bikinis and stuff.
All right, Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. Give them a call, 1-800-LIGHTLINE. That's 1-800-LITELINE. Stacker 2, the world's strongest fat burner. 1027 WNEW, it's Opie and Anthony.
Hey, man.
What's up? We just got the people's brush off. You know, we cannot stay out of trouble. We try. I thought today would be the day we'd just have a boring Opie and Anthony show. Have a little interview with The Rock. And then we'd go eat some food at Paisano or something.
Yeah.
But no.
Somehow we're always ending up in some form of trouble.
Maybe it was all fake and we're just going to be part of a storyline for the WWF.
Oh, you think? Yeah, that must be it. Go ahead, taunt them a little bit then.
Oh yeah. Was he acting in?
I don't think so.
No, we know he wasn't.
Now, what about if we go to the grand opening?
Well, we are invited. Mike, what's up?
Oh.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
Is it a big place? Will there be a lot of people? Can we steer clear of the
wrestler, right?
Huh?
Sick Boy used to be a wrestler, right?
No.
Oh. Yeah, well, I think The Rock should have spit in his hand and punched you right in your mouth and broke your lip open.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Grant, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, O&A?
All right.
That was kind of rough, man, but I got to take The Rock's side. Sick Boy's got to go. I'm looking at this website, and the guy's ripping him. How do you expect him not to react like that?
He has every right to react how he did. I just,
But it's not your fault, but somebody should have called Sick Boy right out onto the carpet.
I think The Rock did.
But I think he wanted you guys to call him out onto the carpet,
How
too.
can we call him out when we haven't seen what he's talking about?
But The Rock's telling you what was there.
All right, but we have to read it for ourselves, and you know.
This could be The Rock the way he's talking.
Well,
The Rock's telling you it's there. He's like talking in third person.
No, it's here. I mean, The Rock's right. I'm looking right at it.
Right.
And I know if it was me, I'd be pissed off, too.
All right, he has every right to.
But, I don't know, maybe you guys have somebody go check out the website, and maybe you could
I think
give
everyone...
The Rock a call and say, hey, listen, you know, you're right, and we don't condone it, and the Sick Boy's not allowed on the show anymore.
I think a ton of people checked it out. I think more people checked it out because The Rock mentioned it.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
You know, there's probably thousands of people that would have never even seen it.
Endorsed by The Rock.
I don't know.
I don't know if endorsed is the word.
I can see The Rock's point. I thought he was going a little overboard, but looking at it now, I can see.
I have no problem with any of that. I just, you know, I don't want to keep saying it, but I said man-to-man to him that I had no clue, and, you know, he dissed us at the end of the interview. We were having fun. And the truth is I had no idea.
Well, maybe you guys can talk to him and patch things up, because their interview was going really cool.
And then,
you guys did a great job.
And then at the end, you know, I assumed, like, okay, we'd continue the discussion off the air. And no, he just bolted.
He left.
And Psycho Mark, you're out of your mind.
Oh, my God.
Psycho Mark, who, you know, is also in charge of trying to get some of these guests to cut IDs for us. You still went up to him and said, hey, can you cut that Opie and Anthony?
That's a big brass.
What did he say?
What did he say?
No, I'm not cutting that ID, not if they're associated with them and all that.
So he still thought that we were.
Yeah, and the WWF lady was real PO'd, too. But, you know.
She's PO because she's got to be.
Yeah, maybe you guys might want to give Vince a call and let him know that everything's really cool.
Yeah.
You don't want to have him dissing the show now.
All right.
All right, hey, thank you. You guys suck.
Thanks, Greg.
Bye.
I mean, that's ridiculous. It's like somebody getting, you know, putting a sign up in the crowd at the WWF, someone reading the sign, getting offended, and being pissed off at the WWF because there's a sign. You know what I mean?
There's many things he said that were very hypocritical in our interview, if you really want to get into it. When we were talking about the signs in the arena.
Yeah.
And we asked if any of them make him laugh. He goes, yeah, when I see the one that says big red retard.
Ah. Retard, very derogatory word. Mentally handicapped, Opie.
Just saying, where do you draw the line? As far as
obviously, wherever The Rock wants you to.
Well, as far as that type of humor goes, where do you? You know?
Can't believe Sick Boy. Look at him over there. Brush with The Rock.
Hell of a day.
Almost killed by The Rock. Wow, that's pretty cool.
We almost saw live death. That would have been a first for our radio.
Would that have been cool if he like put him in the position to give him the rock bottom? And he's like looking around all crazy. He's got Sick Boy, and then wham on the floor.
I'll tell you what, man. If there's anybody to get your ass kicked by, there could be none cooler than having it kicked by The Rock.
By The Rock, yeah.
I mean, as intense and as serious as the whole situation was, afterwards it was like, hey, wow, The Rock almost kicked my ass.
Yeah.
You know, but
you could go down on the street and get your ass kicked by some nobody.
Yeah. Rick has a great line here. He writes, we are the Jennifer Lopez to Sick Boy's Puffy.
Yeah, guilt by association.
All right.
Whoa, man.
Hey, Tom, what's going on?
Yo, what's up, guys?
All right.
Yo, I think Sick Boy's the pussy here, man. Because, like, Sick Boy's sitting there and he's saying, like, oh, I don't know what's up with the site. I have no idea what's on it. And then as soon as The Rock leaves, he's like, oh, it was this guy. I know exactly what you're talking about.
That was it.
You know? I mean,
that was after the commercial break, moron, when Spaz ran me out into the hallway and showed me what it
I have
was.
no idea what's on the site. I don't know what's going on with it. Sick Boy's saying the same thing when he damn well knew what was on it all along.
Moron, that was during the commercial break. Spaz pulled me out into the hallway and showed me what was up on the site.
What, Sick? He showed you on your site?
Yeah. I don't monitor the site 24 hours a day. I got 15 writers who do their stuff on Wrestling Uncensored. I don't sit and monitor them. I got a business to run.
Yeah, I know, man, but now your business is taking a hurting, you know?
I
don't know. You just gotta watch that more.
I want to know which show came more of a screeching halt. Like what was the seatbelt airbag factor more? Sick Boy asking Rock a question or Rick taking a picture of Jay Moore? Like what brought the show to more of a screeching halt? Not a fear factor. I'm not talking about that. It's just more of the screeching halt factor.
We were able to smooth over the Jay Moore thing. I don't think we're going to be able to smooth this one.
No, this one was 80 into the brick wall.
That one with Rick and Jay was a close call, but I think Rick probably could have held his own with Jay. You know, me versus The Rock, there's just no goddamn contest there.
Sick Boy versus The Rock.
Sick Boy, go home and get rid of that, man.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm turning your mic off.
What's the matter, Ro?
Just another day on the Opie and Anthony show.
That's what this show is all about.
Mitchell, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
All right.
Listen, Ope, I think you better cut out on that man-to-man stuff for a while there. You're saying man-to-man. He was about to open up a can of whip-ass there.
Whatever. If you want to hit me, he can hit me. But,
yeah, listen.
I was going to say what I had to say. Had no clue.
Where was Sick Boy doing all this? Behind a glass or something?
No, he was right next to The Rock.
Was he really?
Looking very, very scared.
That was a Kodak moment there.
No,
it certainly was.
Let me paint the picture for you. Seriously, they were maybe a foot away from each other.
Man, that's close.
Maybe. Yeah.
Are we going to do what we learned on the Opie and Anthony show today?
Yeah, we'll do that in a couple minutes here.
All right, peace out, guys.
All right, man.
Oh, my God.
Could have done better than Rock? What? Eddie, what's up?
Hey, One, how are you?
Good.
I'm sorry, man. The Rock is a big a-hole. I hate him. I hate his character, all about him.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, why couldn't you guys kind of could have gone like Undertaker or something?
We've had a lot of the guys.
Okay.
I know you have, but wait, man. I love your show. Don't get me wrong.
All right.
I just like, I didn't like The Rock's points.
All right.
I mean, I think he's a big hypocrite.
All right.
You guys could have done better.
All right, thank you.
I'll keep listening. No, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
John, what's going on?
Yeah, how you doing?
All right.
Sick Boy should have just said that you had a guest writer. It was John Rocker.
Yeah.
That would have, he would have figured it out right there, and then he would have understood.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Jeez, man.
Matt, what's up?
How you doing, guys? Guys, that was probably one of the best radio I've heard in a while. You guys, that was great. I was so uncomfortable. I haven't been that uncomfortable in my car since I got pulled over for a speeding ticket. I was sitting there, I was afraid to turn the dial. I didn't know what to do. I just froze. So I can imagine how you guys felt.
I don't like those uncomfortable moments, and they happen a lot lately on this show. They really do.
But that really got to me. But seriously, The Rock, at least he could have been cool with you guys. He really should have got his facts straight before he was going to go on a tirade like that. Just shows you what kind of mentality this guy's got, that he could have just relaxed himself a little bit and said, you guys are cool with me, and there's this guy, I got a problem with this guy. He shouldn't have just taken it out on you guys. I think that's wrong. You guys support him.
All right. Well, thank you, Matt. It was a good point. I'm just, we're exhausted from what just happened.
Oh,
all right, let's
battle with The Rock.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll play the famous game, What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony show today? So let's clear the phone lines and get into that next, okay?
All right, man.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I just punched up Sick Boy's site.
Oh, all right.
Just kind of looking at. Oh, no, I'm just kind of looking. You know where it says xwrestling.com is not affiliated with any pro wrestling organizations? Could you put the Opie and Anthony show on there?
That would be nice. All right, we'll be back. Fran is 84 years old. Rick, you cannot have oral sex with Fran. I'm sorry.
No, anal is okay.
Trainwreck Radio. The Opie and Anthony Show. 1027 WNEW.
Just about done, Anthony.
Temperatures.
1027 WNEW. Woo! All right. Thanks for tuning in today. You almost saw a murder today. What other radio station is going to give you that? We should have played a lot of music today, Anthony.
Maybe taking a vacation day. That would have been fun.
All right, let's play What Did We Learn on the Opie and Anthony show today?
Oh, no. This is going to suck.
Why?
Oh, gee, I wonder why.
Maybe we should call the WCW and say how much we like them. Ooh, man. That's just a joke. Adam, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on, fellas?
All right.
I learned today that The Rock or Dwayne Johnson, whatever he wants to be called, is just a big bitch. It's all wrestling. It's not even about wrestling anymore. It's a commercial about promoting yourself. What about the days of the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan were around? You know, that was real wrestling. That was real wrestling.
All right, there you go. All
right, Adam, thank you.
All right.
You know what? You know what you should have done, Sick Boy? Right when you were face to face with The Rock, and he was saying, "Before I answer that question, let me ask you this." You should have went, "It doesn't matter what you have to ask me."
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to see Sick Boy get hit. I'm sorry.
Alan, what's up?
Would have been classic.
Hey, how you guys doing?
All right.
Yeah, I learned, you know what I learned today? I learned that Opie and Anthony and The Rock know how to fool their audience. There's a big setup. Good job, guys.
Yeah. Really? Jesus Christ.
I think we're that smart.
Anything that happens in here, people will think is a setup. You know, I guess because it is just so freaking ridiculous. Whatever goes on in here. No, unfortunately, that was...
Believe what you must. Jason.
The real deal.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good.
Man, you guys almost had some murder over there.
Yeah.
That's what I learned.
All right, thank you.
All right, later.
Bye. Oh, my God, I'm learning something from these calls.
It's time to go home.
Yeah.
Didn't we learn anything else today on the show? There was some good stuff today.
I pretty much canceled out the rest of the show right there.
Yeah. Chris, what's going on?
I learned The Rock is an idiot on the radio, too. Hey, you guys should have had Spaz wrestle him.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Spaz, our savior, our hero, would have smoothed the whole thing over.
Even Ed and I don't dislike Spaz that much. He would have got killed. All right, thank you.
Hey, you guys rock.
All right. Jason, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
All right.
What I learned today was whoever schedules your commercials is really warped.
Why?
First commercial break after The Rock leaves is a promo for the upcoming WCW event.
Was it really? I swear to God, I had no clue.
I swear to God, I was listening the whole time.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Bye. TJ, what's going on? What did you learn on the show today?
Today I learned that you guys almost had the last live broadcast of your life.
Yeah.
Very
That's
good.
pretty close, man.
Oh, man, when he left the studio, he wouldn't have cared if you wiped the plugs with your butt, seriously.
Yeah. All right.
You guys rock.
Thank you, TJ.
Bye.
We were sharing moments with The Rock. There was a picture of him with Andre the Giant holding him in his arms when he was a little kid. And
we got the pictures before the problem started, so at least we got a couple of pictures with him. Oh, man.
Jeff, what's going on?
Yeah, hey, what's up, guys? Listen, I learned today on the show that The Rock really isn't a dick like everybody's saying. He just, stated his opinion and got pissed off at Sick Boy. I don't really think that the stuff should have been said on that website, but he didn't know about it and you guys didn't know about it.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
No problem.
All right, bye. Jerry, you're next, Jerry. What's up?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey.
I learned today that if I go into the bar before the O&A show is over, I missed the best radio of the damn week.
You missed it?
Yeah, I missed it.
Oh.
Had to take the clients out, so because they want to go out boozing. I get back in the car and I'm hearing about this, and I'm saying it never works out.
Jerry, it was the most uncomfortable 3 minutes of my radio career.
I'm sure you guys handled the best. You guys are the best.
I mean, we're trying to talk to him or say anything, and he's just looking down like this, and then he goes, "Let's wrap it up, guys."
And then what did Sick Boy say to him?
We rehashed it for the last hour, but I don't know.
All right, well, you guys, I guess I got to tune in when you guys go on vacation again so I can find out what I missed.
All right, man, thanks.
You guys are the best.
All right, bye. Jason, what did you learn on the show today?
I learned that you guys are like those convicts that you had call on from jail. You're both getting blamed for things you didn't do. All those convicts were innocent.
Yeah. Very good, man.
All right.
Bye. Tim, you're next. What did you learn on the show today?
Guys, I learned if you guys ever suffer from constipation in the future, just think back to today's show to clear you guys right up.
Yeah, I got to check my pants, man.
Yeah, go out and get some new shorts, guys.
All right, thank you.
Later.
Bye. Tommy, what's going on?
Hi. What I learned today is The Rock needs a reality check. As for a professional, he should look into more on how he's acting. He should, you're there helping him plug his book and everything like that. And, his fans are what makes his book and what makes him who he is.
Right.
And to pull a stunt like that, I mean, as a professional people handle themselves a little bit better than just run away like that.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
Oh, great instant feedback. Some guy saying that when Rock was explaining his point, I should have ping-ponged him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Joe, what's up?
Yeah, I learned one thing. I learned a couple of things today, but mostly that I could get disappointed in you guys, and that you guys were sounded spineless, man.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed.
How?
I mean, you grew up in New York. You should have stood up for yourself. And I mean, I know the guy's a big guy, but I mean, what's he gonna do? Beat the crap out of you?
No, like I said, I got to listen to the tape because I thought we actually told him what was going on.
And Joe, what?
Yeah, but just like the tone of your voice, though.
Joe,
like you were saying, you were stuttering. You sounded like you guys were scared out of your minds.
It was so uncomfortable in here. You got what are we supposed to do?
Joe,
just all of a sudden, hey,
what was
Rock,
he gonna do? Beat the crap out of you?
Joe,
Come on.
we were blindsided, first of all. All right, and we didn't know what to say because we didn't even know what he was. I swear to you, I'm going to say it again. I had no clue what he was talking about.
All right. I still love you guys, but I'm a little disappointed.
No, whatever. That's fine. It's going to happen on this show. You know what I mean? But I freaking had no clue what he was talking about. If you were here, it was very obvious he didn't want to listen to anything we had to say at that point.
So you know what? Then the hell with him. The hell with him. Then he's really not a friend of the show.
All right, Joe.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Bye. One last call and we'll get out of here.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't, Opie.
Jim, thank God you're the final call of the radio show today. What's going on?
Nothing much, Opie. Just learned what the true meaning of train wreck radio is today. If that wasn't heart-stopping to listen to you two guys squeal like that. You gotta be the two biggest fags in the radio.
You sick bastards. You guys enjoyed that.
It was the best. It made me sick to my stomach to listen to you guys squirm like that.
We were dying, man.
I got to hear the tape.
The two of you
it's
squirming
gonna be painful
so bad.
to listen to.
But I don't know.
It was just...
And Sick Boy. Oh, my God.
I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Loved every minute of it. You guys suck.
All right, Jim. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll play the last 20 seconds of that interview instead of the train next time. I'm leaving.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yeah. I'm going to be taking the back way out just in case someone's waiting out front.
I'm taking the corporate helicopter out of here today.
The Rock's going to lay the smack down.
All right, we'll see you guys for FU Friday tomorrow.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. You never know what you're going to hear when you listen to the Opie and Anthony show.
That is for sure.
Hey, Ann, your mom did say I was hot.
Oh, come on, Mom. Don't bang Opie. You my mom, I'll yours.